Good afternoon, everyone. It is Luke here, and I promise you that I'll be back with you today for another amazing show. As you can see, I have my brother here today, Gilbert. How are you, Gilbert? Guys,
cool.
Just so you know, Gilbert is not just a colleague. At Ian's, we're a family. So he's like a brother to me, and I'm happy to have him back here today. And we're going to discuss some interesting things moving forward. So Gilbert, I've been hearing that there's lots of interviews going on this week or even within the next 1 to 2 days. Talk to me about the interviews. How many do we have?
Oh, that's the big shocker for me as well, because we've been all over the market. But now that's why I found myself that in just 2 days, we've had about 30 interviews.
In two days only?
2 days.
We've got 30 interviews.
Yesterday and today. And
oh my.
Looking at tomorrow, moving forward to Friday, should be
there's going to be more. So we're talking about 50 interviews a week with our employers who, like you have seen, is looking for you guys. I've even got my clients looking for people. So it's just great. It's absolutely great. And if you join the webinar, the amazing webinar just gone, and then join the Momentum program, what we do is we make you eligible. We make sure that you are ready for interviews. And we've even got people who joined this recent webinar. We're getting them ready for the interviews in the next coming days. How does that sound, Gilbert? For me, that's absolutely amazing. What do you think about that?
That's very, very amazing, because we still got people that just joined the webinar last week, and some of them have been put forward for interviews because they were already qualified, and that's what we're looking at. We will not go the extra mile if you are not in the Momentum Club, because I think that is the emphasis that we need to look at, because we do all what we do because we need you to understand that we're not just getting you out in there, or we're looking at the best that we could mold you together, and that's can only be done in the Momentum Club.
That's exactly right. You heard it from Gilbert himself. So Gilbert, just so you guys listen, Gilbert's stressing to you how important the Momentum Club is. It's all well and good. You can join the webinar, and we are so thankful for everyone who joins. But if you don't take up the next part, which is that Momentum Club, you're not going to get the next steps further. And you can come to the UK. We can make you come to the UK. So make sure, if you haven't, to join the Momentum Club. If not, we've got another webinar coming up. So there's another opportunity. That's 2 amazing webinars in 1 week. Now, I am going to play back one of the highlights of our webinars. We actually showed it yesterday, and it was absolutely amazing. I don't want you to miss this milestone. So studio, play the highlights.
How come I don't know about that webinar?
You're going to see now.
Experience with Ian's was very smooth. In the Philippines right now, I know it's been very tough for some people, but everything went smooth. Everyone that I emailed or messaged, they always respond immediately. Yes, I attended the webinar because a friend of mine referred me that she said that she heard a lot of good reviews from the people who are already in UK. They said that the way that the bridge that made them go to UK was Ian's. So yeah, I didn't hesitate, and then I joined. Actually, sir, I joined the webinar an hour before the webinar. I paid and then I joined the webinar.
Even better!
Yeah.
I'm pleased to share with all of you, last evening only, Triple Care got their sponsor license. Now they can sponsor the migrant workers from outside the UK, from inside the UK, and you know, Ian, they need more than 50 migrant workers. So this is quite wonderful news for all of us, and I congratulate Triple Care for their successful outcome of the application.
At the moment, there's a shortage of carers in the UK. We are looking further afield, and we really want to welcome you to the UK to come and work for Triple Care.
I joined the webinar in June, and I heard these kind of things that you heard as well. So I joined the Momentum Club. Actually, I joined Momentum Club before the webinar, and I think it was just about 5 weeks yeah, just about 5 weeks after that time, I got employed in another firm.
Okay.
But I think Ian saw something that I have that he needs in his company, and he had to take me from
Yeah, that's right.
That was brilliant. The highlights from our webinar are absolutely amazing. And as you can see there, our team, all the people who have joined the webinar in the past, the stories, they're excellent. It's absolutely excellent. Now, joining me today in the studio, we have one of the most amazing, one of our immigration team, Sukhvinder. We also have Vivian. We will talk to Vivian and also Sukhvinder, some about the immigration status and Vivian's journey. How are you guys today? And thank you so much for joining the show.
Thank you.
How are you feeling today?
And it's always a privilege to be here with you on this show.
It's my privilege as well. What do you want to say to the people listening today?
I'll just tell all the audience that if you want to settle in the UK, there is a legal route to come here. If you are aware about the immigration rules, and if you can find the employment here, it's not a hard job to settle here. Now, as per the new rules, every migrant living here on a skilled worker visa for 5 years can get the indefinite leave to remain, or say permanent residency.
Thank you so much for your introduction, Sukhvinder, and giving them a bit more information. That's what we always do, strive to give you information to help you move forward. Now, Vivian, so happy to see you. From what I know, you're a registered nurse in Nigeria, is that right?
That's correct.
And how was that in Nigeria? What was it like working as a registered nurse there? How did things go for yourself?
Well, as a registered nurse in Nigeria, I would say it's quite challenging because there are some things that restrict you and you may not be able to work to your full capacity as a registered nurse. But I believe coming over to the UK, I should be able to bring out my potentials and be able to achieve my dream.
And that's absolutely brilliant. You are here in the UK now, so you're achieving your dreams. And obviously, what you didn't do, there were challenges, like you said, but you didn't give up, right? You're here now, and that's brilliant. And how did you? Obviously, a question that's important. How did you come to know about Ian's? How did you find out about us, Vivian?
Well, I got to know about Ian's through a colleague of mine who introduced me to Ian's webinar, and after I attended the webinar, from the information that I was able to get from the webinar, I believed that they are good, and I would say my journey with Ian's has been a beautiful and outstanding one.
Thank you so much for them compliments, and it's amazing to see that, because we've had many people and we've been interviewing many people, and they all say when they've joined the webinar, they feel they got something amazing from that webinar, and that's absolutely brilliant for me, and I'm so happy to have you here. And obviously, the other question I will ask today, a lot of people are sometimes skeptical. They don't know if they want to go through this path, if they see that they have to pay, and they might not want to. You paid, and what made you trust Ian's enough to pay?
I would say the information I was able to get from Ian's, well, they were up to date and accurate, and it was really because, for example, when I applied for my visa and I got refused the first time, the support I got from Ian's was massive, and the immigration team were great, amazing, and I believe that.
So you got help from the immigration team as well, and you got great support, you're saying?
Yes, I got great support from them, because when I was denied, I was reviewed and admin review was done. Something that would have taken 6 months took only 2 weeks, and I and my family got the visa. Listen
to that. See, 2 weeks.
And apart from that, about the training has been superb too.
The training, so
top trainers.
That's brilliant. So you joined the Momentum Club after the webinar. Like I always say, that is the next step. And Vivian done that, and it's going great for her. And then after joining the Momentum Club, you become part of our family. You get the support from the Ian's team. Did you get that support? And tell the viewers what you think about the support you got from the team.
The team has taken me as a family since I joined Ian's, and everybody is so cordial, friendly. they work in a friendly environment, and I'm free with everybody. I can ask any question, I can talk to anybody. And I really find that there's transparency, the communication part is swift, and I believe this is a great thing to belong to.
So the communication swift, and the people who have helped you, they've all been great help to you.
Yes,
They've all shown you support at all times.
that's correct.
That's right. You heard it from Vivian. Like I always say, we always show the most support possible to help you guys move forward. So now, you dreamt of coming to the UK. You know, you've come here. You're in the UK, not just by herself. You're with your husband and son. So this is like an amazing ending. You know, how do you feel to be here with your family, Vivian?
I felt good. Like I said, I'll be able to achieve my dream of coming to the UK with my family, and that is a great achievement for me. And
Absolutely.
I'm so grateful to the Hayans family
Of-
for making it so.
Thank you so much. We're grateful for you as well, and we're always here to help. Now, I can imagine. I heard some things. You had a few problems with your visa application. What were them problems?
Well, when I applied for my visa application in July, and I was expecting an outcome by, say, August, but to my surprise, I got a refusal, and it was as if I was not going to achieve my dream.
So you thought it was over. Did
I
you?
thought it was over.
Was you going to give up, or did you stay motivating?
Ian's motivated me. The immigration team were amazing, right?
That's amazing.
And they really stood by. They really stood by me, and I really appreciate that. And they were up to their toes, and the administrative review was done, and the visa was granted after 2 weeks.
That's so amazing to know. So the team didn't give up on you. And now I want to bring in my good friend, a brother as well, Sukhvinder, one of the immigration team who is an expert. And I want to ask you, what's the admin review? So the listeners learn. We've heard that a bit today. Give them more information on that, my friend.
Yes, the admin review is a process. This is a legal remedy. If a candidate gets the refusal of the visa from the UK High Commission, then there is a right to challenge that decision in some cases in admin review. In Vivian's case, what happened, ordinarily we do not get the refusals. Once you are meeting all the requirements of the rules, there is no point of refusal. But in Vivian's case, particularly what happened, the visa officer done the mistake.
So it was a mistake
because-
on their behalf,
yeah,
and then
mistake
the Ian
was-
team had to step in, and you made the magic work, and you worked quick. So what did you do about that when the
You
mistake?
know the mistake, Luca.
What was the mistake?
What the visa officer did, because Vivian is a qualified nurse from Nigeria, and in UK she was registered with NMC, and she was about to pass the OSCE exam, the final exam, to be a UK registered nurse. Before that, she had qualified CBT, and she had met all the requirements of the NMC. She produced her IELTS certificate to the NMC, but the visa officer rejected the application, refused the visa on the ground that was not from UKVI. So the IELTS certificate was not valid. This was the ground taken by the visa officer, right? So against the decision, we filed admin review, and we pleaded that this is the error by the visa officer. She had met all the requirements, and once the IELTS certificate is given to the NMC, once she has satisfied the English language requirement of the NMC, she is not required to meet further English language requirement for the purpose of skilled worker visa application. This was the grave error of law committed by the visa officer. And Luca, the decision of refusal has been overturned. They have withdrawn their decision.
So it's been overturned, and
But-
look, like I say, we've got all services under one roof. Look, like Sukhvinder, him and the immigration team have made that happen. People say it can take 6 months, but how quick did you get that refused in?
People are
2 weeks.
right to say that it takes long time, because when you file Vivian's review, we knew that it may take long time. Generally, it takes 3 to 6 months. to
And
get a decision.
how comes you were so quick, like flash?
Yes,
It was in an
but we did,
instant.
because Vivian told us that she need to qualify the final OSCE exam in the UK, which was, I think, scheduled for 6th of November, Vivian.
Yeah.
So we made a request to the Home Office for priority consideration of the admin review, citing some urgent and exceptional regions. And then the Home Office accepted our request, and they said, okay, we will decide the application with expediency. And I think within some 7 or 10 days, I think we got the decision in this case. And the decision of refusal was withdrawn by the Home Office. But then there was another challenge to get the visa for submission of passport. Vivian did not receive the request from the Home Office for submission of passport for the purpose of visa.
And Vivian,
Then
just-
again, look at that again, we made a request to the Home Office
okay.
that this case is quite urgent. She need her visa urgently. There are some.
So you
exceptional
didn't stop the
reasons.
work. You
Yes.
kept going so it could
Yes,
happen
yes.
quick with a fast impact. And Vivian, when you got that, you got that information that it's been overturned. How did you feel? You must have been relieved.
I was blown out of my mind. I was so happy, and I really saw the impact the hands teams have.
We always have an impact, and we get things done the right way and the best way possible and the quickest way. We do everything amazing at Ian's. Now, Sukhvinder, and Vivian, as we can see at Ian's never abandons any of our people. Anyone who joins Ian's family, we help them and we make sure that everything is done properly. So, Sukhvinder, going back to you, what help does the immigration team give here at Ian's when they join the Momentum Club?
Yes, look, whenever any candidate, potential migrant join the Momentum Club, the first thing from the immigration team is that we contact them. We'll tell them that we are your immigration advisors, and we will ensure that you will meet all the requirements of the skilled worker immigration rules so that you can get the visa and you can settle in the UK. So we advise all the candidates that you need to get all these documents to apply for the visa. You need to secure all the qualifications, experience. So before making the application, we ensure that each and every candidate meets all the requirements.
See?
And until they meet the requirement, we do not submit the application.
Look what Sukhvinder's saying. So just as well as the recruitment team helps, the immigration team helps and gives advice just as well. We all help as a one big team, a one big family. And thank you for letting the candidates know that the immigration team helps. Everyone listening, anyone who's new, watch the shows, you'll see the magic that we produce here at Ian's. So back to you, Vivian, and I would just like to thank you once again for joining us and giving us your time. We really appreciate it, and it's amazing to get to know your story. At the moment, obviously, you're in the office this week, and you're doing some OSCE training, and that by our amazing team, Cheryl and Ivy. Can you give the audience just a bit more information about that? How's it going, and how are your tutors, Cheryl and Ivy, from the Ian's team?
I would say my Miss Cherry, our tutor, she's the best, and she trains in such a way for you to understand using the OSCE standard, and the environment is okay, and the training has been superb so far. I would say that.
That's brilliant. So you're getting on well. It's going great, and
Yeah, it's going great.
at the end of it, it will be amazing. And the training, they'll give you the best training possible. Our team, our training team, also immigration training, all our teams here at Ian's are going to help, just like Vivian's getting the help this week. Now, the question we usually tend to ask is, what would you say to any viewers who still does not see the magic of Ian's or doesn't want to join our webinar, be part of the Ian's family? What do you tell them today?
I will tell them that I'm a living testimony, and I can give them 100% guarantee that it is all worthwhile, and Ian's can be trusted. They are reliable and tested.
There you have it. This is the magic of Ian's. Happening every day, every week. Every week we have new candidates coming in and we have new successful stories. Like I said yesterday, these stories will keep coming at you, and Ian's will be getting bigger. The webinars will be getting bigger. So if you haven't joined our webinar, we've got one coming up on the 29th. So make sure to join. If you joined the previous one and you haven't signed up for the Momentum Club, sign up now. Now, it's time for a commercial. I would like to say thank you so much, my good friend Sukhvinder, and thank you, Vivian, for joining us. It's been a pleasure having you guys on the show. Thank you once again. Now, it's time for a commercial, like I said. So, guys, play the commercial.
My name is Chris Pearl. I'm from the Philippines. I'm living with my family together with my 5-year-old son. His name is Liam. Initially, I thought it will be easier for me to go to the UK given that I am a registered nurse in the Philippines. But I haven't thought about the impact of my experience gap since I've been working in the UAE for the last 9 years, but it's not healthcare or nursing related stuff. So I tried applying to an agency, but the experience is actually the problem. They cannot offer a job because of my working gap. So that was the challenge that I'm really facing until I found Ian. I've heard Ian while I was browsing on Facebook. When I saw the ad, I have to pay like around 69 pounds. So I was like, I have nothing to lose. This could be the door to open for me going to the UK. After the webinar itself, I went to my husband and says like, I think we will be going to the UK very, very soon. It's a very clear process, a very structured, so there's nothing for me to worry because Ian's got this holistic business model of providing training, solicitor advice, and they also have like skilled worker specialists. It's all services under one roof. Imagine I started working with Ian in January and in 4 months' time, I got my visa. And not just that, I also got my family's visa, including my boy. I was like, no one wants to believe that we actually have the visa. Like, I don't care, I have the visa for my family. So it was incredible. I couldn't find the word exactly how to express how happy we are. Can you check for me? Maybe it's just a dream. And my husband was like, no, we really have the stamp in here. So it's really amazing. Like, I couldn't still believe it even when I was already here, because the other agency would normally advise us like, you can go first and then once you're settled, that's the time you can bring your family. But with Ian's, there was no second words, you can bring your family. Yes, you can. After a week time, they even came to Belfast to see how are we, I mean, our accommodation, and even get in touch with our employer. One of the experience that I'm getting when I got here in the UK is also the support that I have been getting from my sponsor. They have helped us find our accommodation, finding the right car for me, and even the right insurance, making sure that I'm all well. And I'm really happy that Ian found me one, which has guided me and given me everything that I need. So for those who are aspiring to move to the UK, don't lose hope. Don't ever lose hope. Trust the process, pray, and make sure to enroll to Ian's. They have all the necessary services that you need. It's really such a wonderful experience. And I'm really thankful. I can't be here without Ian. So thank you so much.
Amazing. Every time I watch that, it gives me goosebumps. It's amazing to see what we're doing here at Ian's. I'd just like to say before we move forward, if you have any questions, write them in the comments below and I will be answering today. Now, we have a very special announcement for the people in the UAE. You heard me right. This is for you because the UAE is close to our hearts. I got a good experience there. It was my first time and I absolutely loved it there. And the hybrid event was amazing. And I want to go back there, and I will be going back there. Now, let's show you a quick video of the hybrid event. You will be excited to see this. Play the video, guys.
Hoping to see them in 2 weeks' time. And this is the best. Thank you, Ian. Please come out.
It's actually a great opportunity. Finally, I found Ian. It's amazing. Learned a lot from what to how.
We learned so many things. Actually, we had questions in mind that we don't have any answers before. After this event, Ian's answered all the questions I have in mind before. So very nice.
If you saw that, that is right. We're going to have another hybrid event on the 5th of November, which you will hear more about today. That's right. We're going to have another event for those there in Dubai, in the UAE. So if you're there, make sure to join us on the 5th of November. Now, guys, let's go across to the family, my amazing team at Ian's in the Dubai studio. Michael, Sarah, Floyd, and Jessica. Guys, how are you today?
Hi, Luca. How are you?
How are you guys? It's lovely to see you. How is it going there in Dubai?
All good. It's getting colder here in Dubai.
Colder? I wouldn't believe it. When I was there, it was so hot. I couldn't bear the weather, but I loved the experience. Is Michael there today?
Yes, they are here.
Michael, how are you?
Hi, Luca.
Michael, Michael's my colleague, but like I said earlier, Gilbert's a brother, Michael is a brother as well, and I miss this guy so much, so I'm going to have to get back over there to see him soon. I'm Floyd and Jessica. Guys, it's lovely to see you. I haven't yet met you. You're part of the family at Ian's. I hope you guys are doing well. So today the Dubai team will talk to you more about this amazing event and what's going on there. So guys, take it away.
Thank you, Luca. Okay, before that, I would like to say thank you for watching us and hello to all our viewers today. I hope you are doing well and you are safe with you and your family. Before we go to our big announcement here in the UAE, I would like to please ask you to please click the link below and share to your timeline and to your family and be part of us changing the lives of many as people as we can. And without further ado, I would like to introduce you our respective guests in their chosen field of career in making the lives better of many individuals, families, and businesses in the UK and now conquering the UAE. Mr. Michael Murillo is the Business Development Head of Ian's from the UK and is now in the UAE, and he is labeled as the King of the Q&A. Together with him is the Business Development Executive, Sarah Sheikh. Hello, Sir Michael and Sarah. How are you today?
Hi, how are you?
Good,
Okay.
good. Okay, so welcome to the Ian's Daily Live Show. It is a pleasure having you guys here with us today. And before we go to your big announcement, can you please say hi to our viewers and introduce yourselves, please?
Hi, I'm Sarah from Ian's UAE. Welcome to the show.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Michael. For those of you who just tuned in, we are here in Dubai studio, and we welcome you to our show today.
All right, amazing. I'm sure our all viewers are excited about the big news that you're going to share with us today. Okay, but before that, Sir Michael, I have a very good question for you. So you've been part of the Ian's for so long, and you've seen many people change lives. So I want to know, how does it feel? How do you feel? Are you excited about it? And what stage, because there are stages, which stage do you feel more happier when you see your candidate?
Okay, yeah. So, yes, I've been part of Ian since March this year. Hasn't been for that long, but I feel more than happy, more than glad to be able to help people, help them change their lives, and really, I feel privileged. I'm privileged because I am in the position right now that I am able to extend not just my personal effort, but at the same time, the services that Ian's can bring to everybody. Now, there are indeed different stages of different individuals when they come and join us. But I think the most exciting part really is two things. Number one is welcoming new people or new members to Ian's, and then of course the other exciting part is when people message me or call me and say, Michael, thank you so much, and then I say, why? What's happened? They tell me, I just got my visa approved. And it all thanks to you. So that just, it's just really heartwarming, if I'm being honest. So it just brings me all the joy, and I'm really just happy with being able to help them, and they look up to us as their guidance, and everything that we say to them has an impact. So we need to really be careful in making sure to give them the right advice, the right way, or just pretty much everything. They've entrusted their lives to us, and therefore we have the responsibility to make our promise happen.
I think that's good. How are you, Sarah?
I'm good.
How long you've been part of the Ians?
I have just been part of the Ians since a few days. It has not been much long, but it feels like ages. And yeah, it feels like family. So I'm happy here.
How is it? Do you feel happy? Do you feel excitement?
Yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to our events, our webinars. They're very interesting, insightful, and seeing so many people happy, reaching the final destination. So it's very insightful and it's very exciting.
Okay, great. So, wow, that is an accomplishment, Sir Michael, because you're part of changing the lives of many people. And
Indeed.
I'm sure there are hundreds, thousands now who are in the UK and working, and they are working very well for themselves and for the better future of themselves and their family.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ian is really lucky to have you guys.
Thank you.
And the people, of course, the people in your lives. So let's have a very quick commercial about the announcements of UAE.
That can help you achieve your creativity.
Hoping to see them in 2 weeks' time. And this is the best. If I knew Ian, please come.
It's actually a great opportunity. Finally, I found Ian. It's amazing. Learned a lot from what to how.
We learned so many things. Actually, we had questions in mind that we don't have any answers before. After this event, Ian's answered all the questions I have in mind before. So very happy.
OMG, have you seen that, guys? I am so moved because UAE is having their second hybrid event. So moving forward, Sir Michael and Sarah, so I'd like to ask you. So can you please tell our viewers more details about the upcoming hybrid?
Absolutely. So this is going to be our second hybrid event here in Dubai. It's going to be on the 5th of November in Sofitel Hotel in downtown Dubai. So if you can come in person, we're going to be doing the event live. Come, see us, ask us any questions. Of course, me and my colleagues will be there with me to help you out, to guide you, and help you get started with you reaching to your dreams.
All right, we heard it from the man of the hour. So one more question. Actually, there's a lot. Okay, because definitely our viewers are interested to know more about the event that's coming this November 5. So this is the second hybrid event, correct?
Yes.
So the first hybrid happened last September 24.
Yes.
Can you tell us what happened there and how many successful candidates are now part of the family of the Ians?
Okay. So, of course, Sarah wasn't there yet before, so I will answer this question. Back in September 24th, there was around more than 100 people that came in, and most of them are now in the process of getting their qualifications, their IELTS, the police clearances. They've been attending their live sessions weekly, and they are in different stages now. I think some of them have already been forwarded for an interview. And so we're just really excited for their progress. And I think what's going to be different for the 5th of November, by the way, when we say hybrid, they can come in person or they can attend online.
Yes.
Okay. So if you are in Abu Dhabi, Sharjah, Al Ain, whatever, if it's too much for you to come over to the Sofitel Hotel, you can join us online, or you can always take the time to come and see us. So we do invite you to attend in person. Now the difference will be I'm going to be the host. Okay, so I'm going to try my best to make it really, really exciting, informative, and of course, I hope that we can bring you inspiration in, getting your dream started.
All right. Okay. So there are 2 sessions last September 24. So I've seen your video that there will be one only. Will there be another session in the afternoon?
Okay. Right. So the first session in the morning would be for our skilled worker hybrid event. And in the afternoon, it's going to be our very first event for business owners here in Dubai. Now, this is going to be a very, very, very big event. We expect business owners, VIPs. These are people who will be, interested in migrating to the UK, bringing in their business with them and their family, of course. And we invite everybody, if you are a business owner, if you are a migrant here in the UAE looking for another opportunity to branch out your business, create a new business, or just simply, explore the possibilities of you bringing your business in the UK, join us on the 5th of November as well, this time at 4 p.m. in the afternoon.
All right. Wow, that is an amazing announcement. Means it's not just for individuals and families, but for businesses. Yes, you heard it right, that Ian's is taking the next level of success to the business owners here in the UAE. Okay, so are there any surprises that you can share to our viewers? Because I can see that, wow, this is your second hybrid event, and yet you got a surprise for everyone. So is there any more surprises?
Yes, there is. Okay, so we are going to launch our very own home care services here in Dubai. So that means to say that we are now able to cater to, different families, clients, whether private or individuals who needs care, assistance, or whatever kind of service for their family members who are, elderly, they have physical disabilities of some sort. And we will be able to supply our very own carers here in Dubai. And that would mean to say, of course, bringing the UK standard of care to the UAE.
Wow, that's a very good news. Bringing the standards of the UK into the UAE. Who will not be excited of that? Everyone, definitely, for sure. All the people who will need a special care will definitely need and will go to Ian's Home Care. All right. So once again, we would like to thank you, the great minds of Ian's, who are fully committed in changing the lives of many and bringing the success that they are looking forward. Sir Michael and Sarah, one more time, please invite them to our hybrid event.
Sarah, go ahead.
Please join us at Sofitel Downtown Dubai on 5th November from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
And also, for those of you watching, and especially those in the UAE, you're always welcome to come and visit us in our office in Prime Tower building here in Business Bay. Also, we are inviting you to follow and like our Ian's UAE Facebook page. Everything about announcements, updates, latest news, or any changes with regards to the UAE office, this would come out in our Ian's UAE Facebook page. Of course, we are also going to start doing our very own Facebook live sessions. You will learn many things about skilled worker visa application, the cost, whether you can bring your family, or what jobs are waiting for you in the UK. So all of this, we will start broadcasting in our very own Ian's UAE Facebook page.
There you have it. Indeed, he is the king of Q&A of Ian's. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for giving us your time today and giving announcement to all our viewers. All right. So there you have it, guys. A thrilled announcement from Ian's UAE team. Thank you for staying with us tonight. Please don't forget to click share. And always remember, having the right information will help you reach the success you have been dreaming of. And with Ian's, you're in the right path. So good night, and thank you so much. Back to you, Luca.
Thank you very much to my lovely team there in Dubai. Thank you for giving all the listeners and viewers today some amazing content and what's going on there in Dubai and the upcoming events that you have coming there in Dubai.
Miss you, Luca.
Thank you so much, Mike. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much, and good night now. So that was amazing, and thank you to the team there. I hope you were listening. The events that are coming up, their event on the 5th of November for employers, for candidates. There's a lot happening, not just here in the UK, also in the UAE. We're making things happen. Now, I said earlier, write the comments below. Is there any comments today? Ian's Magic. Okay, well, thank you. That's right. Ian's Magic. That is correct. We make magic happen here at Ian's, and I'm glad you are watching it and you are seeing it happen. Blessing, I'm interested. Okay, so that's amazing. If you're interested and you haven't joined our webinar, you know what to do. There on the screen for you, Blessing, 29th at 1 p.m. You still got time to join. You can join today, tomorrow, and you're going to witness the magic. What you're seeing here is amazing, but at the webinar, you're going to see even more amazing things. Thank you for your comment. Vivian, Naomi. Thank you, Naomi, for making a comment. Vivian inspired me to join Ian's. I believe I will also get there one day. That is right. You are 100% correct. You will get there one day, and you will be part of the Ian's family. Just like Vivian's here, you will be here, Naomi, and I'm sure of that. So make sure to join the webinar. Thank you for that comment once again. Just looking for any other comments in the section. If there's no more comments, Ian's to the world. Ian's to the world. That's right. Ian's to the world, and that is correct. Ian's is amazing. You are seeing it all happen. Thank you for that comment. Thank you very much for that comment. Please. Justice, please time of the program on the 5th. Judo, you know what time is? It's going to be at
It's going to be 10 a.m. at Sofitel.
There, you heard it. So there you go. If you're there, make sure to join in UAE or also join online. Thank you for your comment, and thank you there. Guys, thank you very much for the comments. Thank you for always putting the comments below. When you're watching these shows, any questions you may have, write them below. The Ian's team's here to help, to answer your questions, just so you get more insight of, obviously, if you're thinking to join the webinar and you want a question, ask it live here. Don't be afraid to ask any question you may have. So once again, I was joined by Vivian today to see her journey. Once again, another amazing journey. Also, I was joined by my good friend Sukhvinder and also Gilbert, who made the show amazing. And I was so pleased to have them here so we could give you more great content from the Ian's team and family here. I would like to thank everyone for joining the live show. We will be back. We will be back as usual. So make sure to be here tomorrow and be here every day for the amazing stuff that Ian's is doing. We're going to get bigger and greater as the time goes on, day by day, and these shows won't stop. If you know anyone who's thinking of joining a webinar or who's had trouble in the past and wants to be part of the Ian's family, get them to follow this page, please, and get them to join the webinar. Come in. I won't stress to you. I'll say it again. Join the webinar on the 29th at 1 p.m. If you know people who are looking, get them to follow this page so they can see some amazing things before they would like to sign up.
And if they miss, they can join the webinar in Dubai.
That's right. And if you missed, you can join the webinar in Dubai. You heard it there. And that's absolutely brilliant. So things are happening in UAE. Things will be happening in the UK each and every day. Guys, thank you for joining. Your host, Luca. Thank you. Have a lovely evening, and I'll see you tomorrow.